Now the first thing that you want to do is you want to sanitize everything. So go ahead and first of all get your siphon. And what I like to do with the siphon is I like to hook the hose up to it and pump it a couple times, because then the inside of everything gets sanitized. And of course we're going to be putting beer through this, so it's very important. So once you give it a couple pumps, just go ahead and submerge it all in the liquid. And you can also get your other hose. And this is the hose that goes from the bucket to the bottles whenever we fill it up. So just go ahead and put that in too. And a lot of people like to sanitize these bottles one by one. Not sure why. But what I like to do is I just like to go ahead and throw them all in my sanitizer. And make sure you fill them up so they sink to the bottom. Go ahead and throw all those in. Now after that, you need to go ahead and sanitize your bottle filler right there. Just go ahead and set that in. Now, what I like to do whenever I'm sanitizing is I actually like to take the bottle caps right here, and also some people actually sanitize this whole capper. It won't really hurt anything. It shouldn't really affect it if you don't sanitize it, because it only presses on the top of the bottle caps, but it can be safe to go ahead and sanitize it anyways. And with the bottle caps, I don't like to throw them in here, because then whenever you're grabbing each one, you have to fish them all out. So what I like to do with these is I like to get a separate bowl and just go ahead and fill it up with some sanitizer, and that makes it easier whenever you're searching for them all. Have to grab them one by one. And the last thing that you need to do is you need to go ahead and sanitize your spigot and bucket. So go ahead, throw that right in there, and also your bucket. And once that's done, you need to go ahead and assemble the spigot on the bucket, and then you can go ahead and fill it up with some sanitizer and make sure it doesn't leak. And once you have your bucket and also the spigot sanitized, you can go ahead and just assemble that. And it's better if you go ahead and test this with sanitizer first, because first of all, you want to make sure it doesn't leak. And second of all, if you don't know which way is open and closed on the spigot, it's good to find that out with sanitizer before you go ahead and spill beer all over your floor. So after sanitizing everything, what we can do now is prepare the priming solution. It's kind of a tongue twister. Prepare the priming solution. Anyways, go ahead and take your sugar and pour it in a pot, and also take your 16 ounces of water. Go ahead, dump that into. And then go ahead and bring this to a boil. Now once it's boiling, we only want it to boil for about 2 or 3 minutes, just so all of the sugar is dissolved in the water.